Okay, I think I am live. If somebody in the chat can confirm quickly, then we can start this wonderful, special, intimate, yet public session that we are doing. Sayu is here and Sayu has approved. Thank you so much, Sayu, and thank you so much for being top fan as of now on the chat. This is a wonderful thing that YouTube has started, which we can make full use of, where you get like top fans ranking on the chat. Amazing, amazing. We'll start the session soon. I'm waiting for few more people to join, so we don't have to repeat things and they don't have to start from the beginning. But hello to everyone who has joined on time, appreciating the early birds here, especially people who are signing up for our membership. I'm going to talk about membership also in this stream very soon. Hello to Sayu, Fuzal, some usuals here, some new names I see. Vinam and Rohan Sawant is here. Rohan, amazing to see you. We'll talk about you also, Rohan, in some sense, because we are going to talk about our latest show that is coming out from next Sunday, and you're a part of that show. Adish is here, one of our most diligent uh, follower is a very weird word. So diligent quizzer, let's call them, all of you. Vedant is here again. Nikunj, so nice to see you. Shyam, you're all here. Okay, guys, let's start this stream, this wonderful, wonderful Sunday morning stream. Why are we doing this? Is where I want to start this stream. Vivek is here. Amazing to see you. I'll keep saying hi to all of you guys. This is a very just imagine this is like a Sunday morning coffee session with me. Just imagine that you're sitting in your local cafe, whichever cafe you like around your house, which preferably has an open area where we order our coffee and iced tea and chai and whatever we like, and maybe some snacks, and just talk about quizzing, do maybe some live quizzing, which we intend to do today, and just talk, ask me anything that you want about quizzing. I have at least three new announcements to make. I'm very excited. So let's start this session by telling you why are we doing this, okay? We are doing this because two, three things. First is we always do quizzing on Sundays, right? We always do it. You know this from last few years now. Every Sunday is a quiz day. That's what we want to say again and again. Every Sunday is quiz day. And usually when we end an edition, and we are waiting for a new edition to come. Usually on that Sunday, we release a trailer, and that's it. But this week we realized, yeah, सिर्फ trailer से काम नहीं चलेगा. Like I don't think I think we are all now addicted to quizzing on Sundays. So why to just put out a trailer? Why not just meet you guys and quiz live? I also realized this month we didn't do live quizzing, so to speak. And that's something we'll talk about in this stream. So we'll do a live quiz in this stream. I'm very excited to do that for the first time. The questions will come on screen. You can answer in the chat and we can talk. And I have a couple of announcements to make about a couple of important things and just generally talk with you guys. That's the zone that we have for the next hour or so. And I'll keep saying hi to you guys, whoever is here. Vinam is here. Ankit is here. Ankit, so nice to see you from Seattle, if I remember correctly. Hariharan is here. Ajay, hi. Naman, hello. Coincidentally woke up early on Sunday. Thank you so much. 179 rupees we've got. Crazy. Okay. Seattle, yes, Ankit. Volkswagen. I have good memory. I hope. Okay. Okay, no new quizzes for a month now, says Abhishek. Abhishek, okay, couple of things. Quizzing with members is coming out every Thursday. A quizzing episode is coming out every Sunday. Buzzing with quizzing just came out last Sunday. Live quizzes have not happened in the last couple of weeks. But why? We'll come to that because we are trying to do a lot about our membership program. We really, really, really care for our membership program. So we are trying to do some new things with our membership program, which we'll talk about. Okay, cool. So let's do this. Let's start. Let's start this stream, and we'll do quizzing also live. So very excited to do all of this for the first time ever. The first time ever, this is something that we are calling Sunday Quiz Day. Okay, Sunday Quiz Day. As I said earlier, and I'll keep saying this again and again. Sundays are about quizzing. Sundays have always been quiz days and they will always be about quizzing and new quiz days, new formats. Next Sunday will be a completely new format of quizzing. In a few weeks, we'll go back to the most conventional format of quizzing. Then we'll come back to something else on quizzing. But Sundays are quiz days. That's the one thing we want to say. This is the session one. We'll try and do it in between two different editions always. So I get to speak with you guys directly, talk to you guys if you want to say anything, and quiz live as well. So I welcome all of you again and again and again on this chat. Okay, let's do some Sunday quizzing. Okay, let's do it. Let's do it, people in the chat. I'm very excited. There is only one rule, which is answer in the chat, nothing else. Okay, absolutely nothing else. Also, don't spam on this channel. This is a this channel is crazy when it comes to spamming. So please avoid that always. Okay, cool. Now let's do some quizzing. Answer in the chat. We'll do a few questions, we'll take a break, then we'll do a few questions, we'll take a break. This is a chill session. Let's all chill together. All 123 of you, let's do some quizzing together. Answer in the chat. Let's do this. First question on this beautiful Sunday morning is this. This organization with a rich legacy in India's infrastructure. Recently, when I say recently, maybe last year, this year combined, recently launched a new logo featuring green and white arrows encircling the nation on a vibrant orange backdrop. Embodying connecting Bharat, it stands as a symbol of trust and accessibility, committed to reaching every corner of the country. With seven transformative initiatives, it aims to bridge the divide between urban and rural areas, providing secure, reliable, and affordable services nationwide. Which organization is this? Okay, so I need to tell you guys. I need you guys to tell me which organization are we talking about? Let's see in the chat. What else are people saying? Naman, sorry for your dinner plans getting delayed. You can actually have dinner and watch quiz. A lot of people do that. I That's what I've heard from a lot of people who meet me in person, that they usually do their Sunday brunch or their Sunday lunch, Sunday dinner with their family and loved ones, and they watch quizzing together. Um, Ankit said NHAI. Ah, no, NHAI. Good guess. You have to think of PSUs, but not NHAI. Rikesh, as always, fantastic stuff, Rikesh. Well done. Well done, well done, well done. It is BSNL. Sayu, you are also right. Ankit, you are now right. Vedant, you are right. Well done. Adi, you are right. Fastag, interesting guess, but not right. Think Hero, you're also right. The answer is BSNL connecting Bharat. Oh man, what a great start. BSNL, well done, guys. Vedant, well done. And Pranoy, well done. First time was not a bad guess. And quizzing always is about guessing at least. Always good to, and I always encourage people to guess as much as possible on quiz. क्या पता कब कुछ सही हो जाए? You never know, right? Saint Ranger says BSNL still exists. It does. It does. MTNL still exists, I think, or not. And BSNL still exists. Well done. Okay, BSNL. Thank you so much, guys, for joining this. For people who are joining late, this is a session that we do for the first time. We are doing it on a Sunday where we are doing live quiz together with all of you. Excited, very excited. Okay, let's go to the second question now. Okay, second question. In the 19th century, John Quincy Adams, as you might know, ex-president of the US, and Henry Clay helped create an institution now housing the National Air and Space Museum, the National Museum of American History, and the National Zoo, called the nation's attic. It holds the Wright brothers plane and the Hope Diamond, funded by James Dash. That is very important, that Dash, an Englishman who actually never visited the US. It remains a cornerstone of knowledge. What are we talking about? Okay. Again, one of those very classic quiz question, I would say, which has the optimum amount of hints. So you look at John Quincy Adams, so okay, that gives you a sense of the timeline. And then you think, institution, so it has to be an institution. Then it has a museum, another kind of museum, and a zoo that takes your mind to a certain direction. And then it says funded by James Dash. So you see that a certain surname is removed. So when you think of a surname, you think of US, you think of museums. What name comes to your mind is the answer. Lot of you have already cracked it. This is crazy. Um, Go for a Himalayan trek and you will know BSNL exists. Well done, Sayu. That is correct. Anshuman, you are right. Anshuman, you got it before anyone else. Well done, man. Fantastic, Anshuman. Fine. Well done. Apart from Anshuman, of course, Ankit Jan, well done. And Vedant, well done. The answer is Smithsonian Institution. Okay, so the surname would be Smith. That was the blank and Smithsonian. Well done. Okay, let's see what else are you guys saying in the chat. Big fan. Thank you, AJ. Vivek, so nice to see you with correct answer as always. Smithsonian is correct. Have watched all your quiz episodes since the pandemic. AJ, well done. Still hasn't subscribed. Great. Uh, uh, Vedant, fantastic. Night at the Museum, Battle of Smithsonian, great reference. Abhijit K. Abhijit K. Anyone can quiz. We'll come to that very soon. I know only one James Hetfield. Nicely done. Nicely done, Doctor. Respect to you for a Metallica reference. Um, okay, what else are you guys saying? SK Aditya, hi from Odisha. Hi, SK, love Odisha. Hi from Mumbai as of now, but we'll come to Odisha soon. When you guys call me for a quiz in Odisha. We've never done a quiz in Odisha, guys. Just want to put it out there. There are many states in India we've never done a quiz show in. Odisha is one of them. So please, if you're in Odisha and if you want us to come and host a quiz, more than happy to come. Okay. Cool. Okay, guys, ready for the third question. Hi from Sriharikota. Please, guys, okay, actually in the chat, please tell us where are you watching the stream from. Would love to know where is our audience located while we are doing the Sunday live. Joining from Siliguri, fantastic. Another West Bengal. We've done a couple of quizzes in Kolkata, but haven't come to Siliguri yet. Texas, Anshuman, hope we come to the US soon, maybe in the next 1 year. Hi from Perth. Again, Australia is a country I have never visited also. So would love to come to Odisha also. Uh, from Bombay, Vivek. We've done, Vivek was one of the finalists in the quiz show, which will come out on YouTube in the next 2 months, I think. Bangalore, Pranoy, we've done most number of quizzing shows in Bangalore. Norwich in the UK. We want to do UK shows also very soon. Hopefully soon. Seattle, Parag, we want to do a US tour, like I said. Gurgaon, Neha, we are trying our best to come to in all likelihood, Gurgaon can actually be the next quizzing destination, I hope. Jodhpur, we are trying to do something interesting in Jodhpur. More on that later. 151 watching, only 23 likes. That's this channel, guys. That's one thing I have spectacularly failed at, I think, in life, is to not be like I should have been as a YouTuber. To be like, guys, come on, like this. Next question, if we reach 100 likes, third question will come when there are 20 likes. All of that, I think I should have done in life. I just expected our audience to be very mature and they don't need to be told like kids ki like karo and ye karo wo karo. But I think I have failed on that front, definitely. I have never done those shout outs like share, subscribe because I think people would just organically do it, but people don't do it. I've realized it too late, but that's okay. Adish, Assam, we've never been to Northeast with quiz. Adish, I hope we do that soon. पनवेल एक वीकेंड लेके बॉम्बे आ जाओ दोस्त दरभंगा बिहार वी वांट टू डू क्विजिंग इन बिहार I obviously have very close connection with the state. Never done quizzing there. Hopefully. Okay, Sriharikota, Austin, Texas. Okay, let's do a sports quiz, please. We have done sports quiz so many times, Fast Track. I don't know if you've not seen those. We've done live, we have done online, we've done whole offside football quiz edition. We have done sports quiz in every quiz show session in every city. And they are the sports quiz is the one that sells the least number of tickets, sees least enthusiasm from people, always the most difficult to sell, but we still do it. What to? Okay. I am Umang from Dadra and Nagar Haveli and Daman and Diu. Nice, 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 nice. Good to know. Good to know. Beautiful place, Daman and Diu. Chamba HP. Wow. Uh, Quizzing is a family time for Salujas. Thank you, Jatinder sir. We met both your kids in different formats of quizzing, and we are honored that you guys love quizzing so much. Okay, one literature quiz, please. Vivek, duly noted. Duly noted. We should do a books quiz or a literature quiz edition for sure. Okay. On that note, let's go to the third question. Great stuff on BSNL and Smithsonian. Let's go to the third question. Okay. Third question from the world of films. This actor, known for his gruff baritone voice, made his debut in Bhopal Express in 1999, a film for which he was recommended by Nasiruddin Shah to director Mahesh Mathai. His career soared after his role in Monsoon Wedding in 2001, which also came about through a recommendation from Nasiruddin Shah to Meera Nair. He later earned fame for his comedic roles in Run in 2004 and Dhamal in 2007 and played a crime boss in Delhi Belly in 2011. With over 90 films, he's also directed and done voiceover work. Delhi native, he played a key role in a 2022 film directed by Sanjay Leela Bhansali. Who is this versatile actor? Enough hints we have given. This is a classic Bollywood question where the whole career graph is given. Bhopal Express, which some of you might remember. Monsoon Wedding, most of you might remember. Run, all of you would remember. Dhamal also, I think everyone will remember. Delhi Belly also, sort of, everyone will remember. Who is this actor? A lot of you obviously got it. Let's see who got it before anyone else. Sayu Shekhar. Well done. Sayu Shekhar, you are right. You are right. It is Vijay Raj. Well done. Abhishek Saluja, well done. Akshay, well done. All of you. Adish, well done. Ankit Fuzail, all the usual. Sumon Sen, MK, Vijay Raj, Kavva Biryani, great reference. That is from Run. Pranoy, well done. I just watched Monsoon Wedding yesterday, says Hariharan. Fantastic film, right? Fantastic. Two things I want to say on Monsoon Wedding before we continue. First thing is I'm privileged and honored that I actually got to work with Vijay Raj on a web series. If you guys have seen Parivar on Hotstar, if you haven't, please go and watch Parivar on Hotstar, where you will see me and Vijay Raj in the same show, amongst many other amazing actors. The second thing is Monsoon Wedding, guys. I want to share a personal experience that happened recently. Okay, I was shooting a podcast in Delhi, in Saket, if you are familiar with Delhi, in South Delhi. Saket, which is very close to PVR, Priya. Okay, PVR Anupam, as we used to say. Okay, now we shot there, and I was getting nostalgic about my Delhi, school days and earlier days, all of that. And I told those guys, "Ki, man, I can't believe I came to this PVR for the first time ever in my life." For monsoon wedding, those were the days. And monsoon wedding tab aayi thi, and we came all the way from Noida to PVR, and I saw monsoon wedding. What an experience! So I'm just tripping over nostalgia. And in that room with four people, none of them had heard of Monsoon Wedding. It's not like they said कि हाँ कहीं सुना है अच्छी मूवी है नहीं देखी है and all of that. They didn't know a movie called Monsoon Wedding exists. And they said we are too young to remember Monsoon Wedding. That blew my mind to a certain extent, thinking यार ये क्या चल रहा है guys? Is it a generational thing? Is it just a timeline thing? Or is Monsoon Wedding a movie people just don't remember? And then I had to say, that song, Rabba, Rabba, Ji. And they were like, we've heard the song, but didn't know Monsoon Wedding is a film. So just wanted to share these two wonderful things from this question. Naman, beautiful reference from Delhi Belly, of course. ये तो dash है. Welcome to IDF, Siddha Jain. We are trying to do a lot with our membership, which I'll announce very soon in this chat. Even Vijay would be proud of this question. Vijay, if he ever watches this, Vijay sir, thank you for everything, for wonderful time when we shot together. Delhi Belly is a top 10 film, says Shreyas. Okay. I mean, great film. Great entertainment, no doubt. I got it first. Do not what happens on YouTube is आप जब लिखते हैं it happens on WhatsApp groups also. It's nothing unique. आपको लगता है आपने सबसे पहले डाला, बट आप जब चैट पे जाके देखेंगे किसी और के लॉगिन से, तो आपको रियलाइज होगा आप तो पहले थे ही नहीं। उत्कर्ष, दिस इज अ मेटाफर फॉर लाइफ। समटाइम्स यू थिंक यू आर द विनर, बट व्हेन यू गो आउट इन द लार्जर स्कीम ऑफ थिंग्स यू रियलाइज कि देयर इज अ लॉन्ग वे टू गो, उत्कर्ष। तो प्लीज कीप कीप एट इट। वो बटन नहीं दबाना था। अमेजिंग अमेजिंग धमाल रेफरेंस कृणाल। परिवार, आई हैव वॉच्ड। अदीश, यू आर अ रियल फैन। फैंटास्टिक। Laundry, another iconic Delhi Belly reference. Shaju, well done. Hello from New Zealand. Thank you, Joban. Long time no see. Joban, I remember you from our lockdown quizzing days when you used to join from New Zealand and were at very odd hours. Oh my God. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, Joban, for joining again. Himanshu said, watching this from Saket. Yes. No, Saket represent. I've watched countless movies in PVR Anupam during my JE prep days. I've also ended up watching a lot of movies at PVR Anupam later in my life, but Monsoon Wedding was the first film I saw there. Sayu said, now Mira Nair's son is almost challenging you know who. Exactly, that was when I told you about the podcast reference, I gave this reference also, saying Mira Nair to आजकल न्यूज में यार सबको पता होगा Monsoon Wedding. But yeah. And Vivek, of course, Monsoon Wedding also gave us Tilotuma Shom. What a wonderful actor. What a wonderful character in the film. Monsoon Wedding. And till now, like I just finished watching Patalok season 2, and Tilotuma Shom is just as fantastic as she was 20 years earlier. It is the original PVR. Yes, thank you. Thank you for letting us know. Um, तेरा तिरछी नजर ने कर दिया पंचर. Another great reference. Had a huge crush on Vasundhara Das after Monsoon Wedding. Yes. OGs will remember Vasundhara Das. She was fantastic. Even Randeep Hooda made his debut of sorts in Monsoon Wedding. What a film. Fuzail, Utkarsh, two, three others got before this. See, Utkarsh, this is how you learn about life. This beautiful. Thank you, Fuzail, for clarifying to our dear friend Utkarsh, who is writing in block letters. Jamshedpur represent Nikhil. Forever love to you and Jamshedpur. Okay. Chalo. Love from Adelaide. Thank you so much, Madhav. Adelaide. Never been. Would love to do an Australia tour of quizzing soon if there are enough people in Australia. Okay, one last chat before we go to the next question. Harshita, KV Sincere, thanks for this live stream on a weekend morning. I was wondering what to do until the match starts, but not anymore. Thanks to you. Harshita, thank you so much. I realized Sundays are about quiz days, so why not just do a live quiz and just talk to you guys in general, because we haven't gotten this opportunity like that. And till the match starts is too much. Okay, you will still have to kill 2 3 hours before the match starts. Why are you watching the match anyway? It's so disappointing. Let's not get into that zone. Okay. Chalo, we'll come back to your chat soon. Let's go to the next question. Okay. Vijay Raj was the last answer. The next question, live for you guys. What a great image also this. What a great summary of Vijay Raj's career. There is Dhamal. There is Run on the Right. Anybody, can you guess what movie or series the middle image is from? Please answer that in the chat while we go to the next question. Fourth question. Okay, we're talking about a mammoth. Gully boy. Nicely done, everyone in the chat. Well done. Gully boy, Hariharan. You answered before anyone else. Ankit, Abhishek, you're all right. Thinkers, Fuzail, Gully boy. Well done. Okay, fourth question. It began as a philosophical society project of a small group of intellectuals in London. Richard Chenoweth Trench, Herbert Coleridge, and Frederick Furnivall, who were part of the society, were dissatisfied with the existing English products. The society expressed interest in compiling a new product as early as 1844. But it was not until June 1857 that they began by forming an unregistered dash committee to search for dash that were unlisted or poorly defined in current products. What was this mammoth project we are discussing? Okay, let's look at the question properly. We are talking about a mammoth project, which is something that all of us have heard of. Started in London, another hint. Philological, very critical clue. These are the kind of clues that you sometimes miss when you look at a quiz question because you just read through it. So sometimes you miss very critical hints which seem like a big word hiding somewhere. So, but philological here is very important. Bunch of names, Dissatisfied with existing English products. Big clue. Timeline clues, always helpful in quizzing because, brain goes to that era. Unregistered dash committee that were unlisted or poorly defined. That is a big, big clue. All of these combined will give you a mammoth project. Okay. Let's see on the top. Gully Boy, well done, everyone. Um, Oxford Dictionary. Well done, Vaibhav Baroda. Got it before anyone else. Vivek, well done. You are also right. Think Hero. Akshay, just dictionary, I would have given you part points, but well done. English Oxford English Dictionary, well done, Adi. A lot of you guessed Encyclopedia Britannica. Not a bad guess, actually, but philological, it wouldn't fit. Philological and also timeline wise wouldn't fit, but that's the secondary thought. Not Encyclopedia Britannica. Merriam Webster wouldn't fill because across the Atlantic. So geographically, Naman wouldn't fit Merriam-Webster. It's more American than English. Sayu, thank you. Amazing question you said. Shout out to our team, Anshuman, Sushant, Vineet. Very great question. Thank you, Hariharan. Shout out to, of course, our team. Oxford English. Philological was a big hint. Vaibhav, thank you so much for appreciating important hints that we put in the question. Oh man, amazing. Four questions done. Now let's look at the chat again and what you guys are saying. And anything that you guys want to ask about quizzing in general, life in general, quizzing in particular, feel free to ask. This is one of those chill session that we are doing. A new show will return next Sunday. And this Sunday is about quiz you guys and talking to you guys. Sajesh says it's always great to experience TIL moments, especially when it's about regular day-to-day things that we use, but we rarely think about. Thanks, Katie. Sajesh, that's one of the biggest motivations behind quizzing because I completely relate with you that I also have the same feeling. I'll tell you one example. Very good friend of mine who you guys keep seeing on buzzing and quizzing sent me a message recently and it said, what is the original meaning of flag? Like, you take a flag, right, at work or bad situation, etc., etc. And he sent me the funda of where it comes from, and it's actually an abbreviation of a German word. Blew my mind. Imagine, after so many years, I still never thought where the word flag comes from. Taking a flag, etc., etc. So that was delightful. So I was like, man, what a great thing. That made my day. And I hope quizzing also does that to you guys. So thank you, Sayesh, for saying that. Madhav, wanted to ask you, how do you make the grid for buzzing type? I want to do what grid? It's PPT, brother. That's all we've learned all our life. PPT, you put hyperlinks, you click, you make columns, you put different links. For 200, you go to that slide. This is the, what to say, Madhav? It is classic PPT trick. Like whatever, geography for 200, so that links to a certain slide. You click there, it goes to that slide. All of that. Last kitab kaun si padi? Jinesh, thank you for asking that. I literally finished a book last night at 2 a.m., 3 a.m. types. I finished India Since Independence by Bipin Chandra and other authors. I am very, very interested in Indian history, as you know, and I can't get enough of Indian history. So I finished that book late last night. Felt very good. Slept very nicely after that. Okay. अरविंद से खत्म अभी तो शुरू भी नहीं हुआ दोस्त क्वार्टर क्विज हुआ है सिर्फ अभी तो क्वार्टर तो 3 quarters बाकी है Manipal, Arnav, whenever you call us in Manipal, more than happy to come. I have good memories of Manipal for doing stand up in Tapmi. I have shot a whole web series in Manipal called What's Your Status? Please watch it on YouTube. I spent many days in Manipal shooting that web series. And if you ever call us for quizzing, Manipal has so many colleges. I don't know why you still haven't called us to do quiz in your college. Okay. Sarthak says, still remember the days you used to carry pocket dictionaries to English lectures, but nowadays just a Google search away. I remember Sarthak, the dictionary days, good old days of Oxford Pocket Dictionary. Yes. Abhishek, any quiz show planned for Delhi? Great question, Abhishek. Actually, quiz show latest season we have shot in Mumbai and Bangalore, and the logical next destination is Delhi NCR, and we might plan it soon in the next maybe 2 months. And probably in Gurgaon because we haven't done a quiz show in Gurgaon in a long time. Shreyas, KV, were you a Siddharth Basu fan? I mean, what quizzer in this country would not be a Siddharth Basu fan? Just, I mean, what an obvious thing to say. Obviously, grew up with Mastermind, University Challenge, and lots of things he has done. I bumped into it. One of the first celebrities I bumped into when I came to Bombay was Siddharth Basu. I could not believe it. I was in Mumbai. I was in a pub here in Andheri, and I just saw Siddharth Basu. I was like, "Bhai, ये क्या शहर है भाई? Siddharth Basu दिख गया भाई." And then I again met him on a flight once, and I had told him then that I'm doing something with quizzing, very small thing on YouTube, and I had a small chat about quitting with him, and one of those memorable chats that you always keep with you throughout your life. Um, okay, will you come to Delhi for a two-person team quiz? Absolutely, Archit. As and when we come to Delhi, it will be a two per team quiz format for sure. Okay, Suman, do a cricket special with players during a series, maybe IPL or India's tour. Cricket special with players, not a bad idea. We'll see when IPL comes or something like that. We can figure. Right now, we do it sometimes with our members. We're trying to do more things with our members than with comedians or players, is the approach that we want to take on this channel, to be honest. Because हो गया अभी. We've done a lot of shows with comedians and celebrities and act. I want to do quizzing with you guys is what genuinely is my desire. So yeah. Okay, Hariharan can make out the unmistakably blue omnibus hitchhiker's back copy in the background. Yes, somewhere here it should be. Oh yeah, this one. Yes, thank you for noticing that. Mahabharat quiz when Akshay. Should do a Mahabharat quiz. Not a bad idea actually. We are trying to do a lot of things with the Mahabharat series also, and in fact, I'm honored that I finally got to meet the person who does the sketches on Mahabharat series. I know a lot of you send me messages about the beautiful sketches that you see on Mahabharat. And it's done by a wonderful artist called Jayesh, in who lives in Gujarat, who was in Bombay, and I finally met him in person. It's one of those things that I've been working with him for 2 years, but I never met him in person. And amongst other things, he gave me this beautiful thing he has made, which is a bust of sort of Duryodhan, and he said that he's one of the most misunderstood characters in Mahabharata. And he said after watching your series and while working on it, he realized the layers that Duryodhan had as a character, and that is why he made it. It's just beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Shout out to Jayesh, shout out to Karthik who works on the edit of Mahabharata, and shout out to all of you guys for watching Mahabharata. Okay, Vivek says, highly recommend the book, The Professor and the Madman, Tale of Murder, Insanity, and the Making of the Oxford English Dictionary by Simon Winchester. I haven't read it, Vivek. Duly noted. I'm taking a screenshot just in case. Okay, done. Exciting Premier League season coming up. KV World Champions coming for title. An exciting Premier League coming in 17 days from now. I'm very, very, very excited for this season. I cannot wait for the city of Beatles to dominate Premier League again. What's the theme of the quiz today, Abhinav said? The theme of the quiz is to need an excuse to talk to you guys, but more importantly, the theme is general quiz. Four questions done so far. One was from Bollywood, one was an institutional etymology, one was Oxford English Dictionary etymology types, and one was what? I even forgot. Okay. Ankush, hi sir, can you tell us how can we join, or basically I can join with you at the quiz? Is there any registration process? What will I do in your quiz session on your channel? Okay, there are different ways to quiz if you want to quiz with us. We do quizzing offline, we do online. Online, we have a membership program which will come to soon on this stream. And offline, you just have to buy tickets, come, we do a prelims, and then some people come on stage and we quiz with you guys. Okay. Tanay says, why don't you do quizzes like you did for Kala Pani with other people? I'm sure you can come up with questions on any topic. We can come up with questions on any topic, 100% agreed, Tanay, but we also have to come up with participants. They have to be free to come on this channel for free with a meager subscriber base that we have. It's not a great pitch, let me be honest, Tanay. I would do a Kalapani quiz and I would do a Sacred Games quiz and Mirzapur quiz and Patal Lok quiz every single day. But I don't think it's exciting enough for most people to come to a channel where 170 people watch live. That is the reality, Tanay. So I don't think that will happen as often as you think it should. Okay. Think Hero, what are your thoughts on all the signings made by Liverpool this season? I am very excited. Liverpool hasn't done a signing spree in many, many years. In fact, last year was zilch. So this year is something that we haven't experienced this in a long time, to sign like big ticket players and spending like 100 million, 150 million on people. Very excited to see how they were. Also nervous, but let's see. Harshita, really appreciated the format shift to visual quiz from prior BWK quiz. What is BWK? Also loved how you integrated the new format for visual quiz as well. Oh, buzzing with quizzing, you meant BWK. Ah, nice. Sorry, Arshita, completely missed the reference. Visual quiz is not a shift forever. It was just one edition, okay? Just one edition, okay? Isaac to Liverpool, hopefully soon. Why the hell are there less like than watching like the stream? Shivani, don't want to say enough on this. And this is not a reverse psychology, guys. You've seen me for 5 years. I just don't get to do it, and you guys also don't do it. We'll live with it. No problem. Are you doing any live quizzes in Delhi? We just talked about it. Any plan for parent child team quiz? Jatinder sir, please come next time with one of your Pallavi or Abhishek, and please join us. Okay, next Bangalore quiz. We just did many shows in Bangalore, so it'll take some time to come back to Bangalore. Uh, Rohitocracy. My friend Sahil suggested me this channel, and since then I'm trapped in this rabbit hole. Lovely content. Listen to videos like what. Thank you for being trapped with us, and thank you for this Stockholm syndrome where you're trapped and you still love us. Thank you, Rohit. Thank you so much. Hey KV, what is your approach to creating a question? Okay, that is a long answer, but quick answer would be every question should have an aha moment. If that doesn't happen, that question does not deserve to be on quizzing. It has to be maza aa gaya, in some sense. So that is very, very, very important to us. That is the short answer. There is, of course, a long answer on how to create a quiz question, and we'll do probably content like that on this channel. Madhav, have you read VP Menon's biography? I have read VP Menon's biography. I really admire VP Menon in some sense. So yes, I have read it. How to make my wife join the quizzing gang, Prabhakar? I don't know. I don't know what to say. How to make your wife join the quizzing gang? KV enjoyed your podcast on Shantanu Anam's channel. Thank you so much. Shantanu is a wonderful, wonderful friend, and I had a lot of fun on that shoot. I mean, it's always fun to talk to friends and talk about movies. Okay. There are definitely more people chatting here than likes on the video for sure. No words. I am passive audience of your new to your channel just by watching your videos. I'm not a person who can come to your offline show. Lots of love from Chhattisgarh. Whatever you can do, Smith. That's I have no expectation from anyone in life in general and audience in particular. Whatever you think you can do, if you think you can just like the video, that is great. If you think you can just subscribe the video, great. If you can't do that, also completely fine. If you can share it with your friends, great. If you can't do, also completely fine. If you can become a member, come on the channel, great. If you can't, no problem. If you can come to our offline show, great. No problem. Adish, we watched recently HDFC Ergo Insurance Quiz. Shout out to HDFC Ergo and anyone else, any corporate or company which invests in quizzing and invests in knowledge and curiosity. Is a wonderful, wonderful feeling to be associated with that. So yes, shout out to everyone in HDFC Ergo. He gave me an opportunity to quiz with some of the best colleges from the country. I had like LNMIIT, I had BITS Pilani, I had IIT Roorkee on stage, Ramjas, wonderful, wonderful college teams. It was great hosting it. Random using with Siddharth Basu. We'll see. We'll see, Rikesh. We'll see if that comes about. Haven't really tried. Haven't reached out to him for anything. So yeah. Chinmay, if you're coming to Delhi, how do we get notified about tickets? We will post it here on YouTube. I will post it on Instagram, on quizzing page, on my page. I think those are good enough places. It will be a link. It can be a Book My Show link. It can be a district link. It can be our own website link. Who knows? But it'll come, and we'll post about it. Okay, okay, guys. If we just keep talking, when will we do the rest of the quiz? But ठीक है, let me anyway quickly scan your chat. Hey KV, thanks for everything you do. This is a genuinely good YouTube channel. We really appreciate all the efforts you and your team put in for every single quiz. Thank you so much. We try to do our best, and you can support us in whatever ways you can. I think you're all adults, so you know the best ways to support in whatever constraints you have. I have no expectation, but thank you so much for in whatever ways you can support the channel. Thank you for making quizzing so fun, fellow Bihari viewer. What are your favorite memories from Bihar? That is a separate podcast, yes, but yeah, good to see you in the chat. Your favorite Urmila movie, every movie that Urmila has done ever is my favorite, Neha. But top of my mind, it would be Ek Hasina Thi. I think she was fantastic in that film. Let's do a rock quiz commemorating Aussie's passing. Again, Pranay, I don't know, another front that I have failed on in life, I have to admit, since this is a very intimate live session with you guys, is to do this. It just doesn't come from inside by. And I know a lot of people do that, and I might eventually do that to ride on these things, but it just अंदर से नहीं आता मेरे को यार प्रणय. I'll be very honest. Ozzy passed away. I spent the whole night listening to Black Sabbath. But the moment it came कि इसके अराउंड मैं कुछ वीडियो डालूं या पोस्ट डालूं या क्विज कराऊं, it I might do it. And let me clarify, I might do it. But let me tell you, honest to God, it doesn't come from inside. Ki Hulk Hogan died, and immediately I don't know how people immediately start posting about it, talking about it, creating content about it, all of that. मेरे को अंदर से I just feel like I don't know, I'm not trying to pretend to be something, but it's just not our style. But mostly, ठीक है, we might have to do it at some point because it's contextual. But yeah, Akshay, have you read Anand Nilkantan's book? I have read, I think, a book by him, but not like all his writing. Okay. Merch available for general public. Great question, Sumon. We are working on some wonderful quizzing merch as we speak. Some very talented people are working behind the scene, spending a lot of time and effort to create some wonderful, wonderful merch, which hopefully will be out for sale soon. And yeah, and please buy that, buy those t-shirts if you can afford and if you like. And yeah, that's all. We are trying to create t-shirt. We might also create other things, but definitely work is on. So yeah. Okay. Which team are you supporting in EPL? Good morning, Mandar. Your subscriber base is not meager, it is eager. Nice, Uman. Yeah, I can sleep with that. I've been doing that for last 3, 4 years. No problem. Any chance of buzzing with members? Why not? Like I just said, I want to do more quizzing with members and not with Baki log. So might do buzzing with members also. Don't underestimate your channel, KV. The 170 odd will stay through, and I'm sure your videos. I don't personally underestimate. If I underestimated, I wouldn't be doing this for 165 people. I can go on Instagram and do it with thousands of people. But that's not how the world looks at this, Nirav, as all of us know. If I go to a brand and say, hey, can you support us on Sunday Quiz Day Live? They're like, yes, why not? How many people watch it? And I say 157. I don't think, these are realities of life, Neerav. And we really can't do much about it unless you guys share it with and becomes a word of mouth thing. But that has also not happened and not changing overnight. So it's completely fine. Uh, will you see ticketed quiz you did in Bangalore on the YouTube? Of course, Amit. We shot it for YouTube. It will come out in September, I think. Uh, okay. Chirag, name of the book behind you, green cover, most probably John Lennon. Yeah, it's John Lennon. John Lennon's biography, John Lennon, the life, quality over quantity. Akshay, yes, these are the things I keep telling my brain to get a good night's sleep. Isaac is overrated. Okay, let's not make this a football session. Post a quiz in Hyderabad, another city that we have been planning to go. If there are enough people in Hyderabad who want a quiz, please message us. We did a quizzing with comedians and you back in the day in Hyderabad at Novotel, if I remember correctly. We would love to do a normal quiz show in Hyderabad very soon. Okay. Do you a reverse one when the audience asks you a question could be fun. That's exactly what we are doing right now. I was late to join, knew the first three answers to this quiz. Well done. There are more questions coming your way. Why don't you start a football podcast? How many podcasts to do, Mandara? And there are some amazing football podcasts already happening. 442 is a wonderful platform by Neville Kautuk and Azim. I go there sometimes. अभी क्या फुटबॉल पे और कितना बात करेंगे? RIP or C. If you could do a newsletter, maybe Substack. I have been considering it. Chinmay, thank you for that reminder. I might actually do a Substack soon. I would love to do it. Okay. Do visit New Zealand? Any shows in Dubai? We want to do Dubai. Yes, Dubai is on our radar for sure. Any student discount for your membership? Nothing as of now, Aksh, to be honest. But we are trying to do a college quizzing championship soon. So, usme you can come. It will be a very discounted quiz. And okay, Calcutta, we did once. We might want to come back again. We don't know yet. Uh, Student membership, my daughter uses my account to watch Buzzing. Thank you so much to you and your daughter for your love on Buzzing. Okay, let's see what is next on our agenda for this wonderful Sunday morning. Oh, crazy. I want to talk about the new show that's coming from next Sunday. Some of you might have seen the teaser already, which came out on the channel on Instagram a couple of days back. If you haven't, please check it out. The idea of anyone can quiz was something that we had for a very, very long time. Uh, because the more you quiz in life, and I've been doing it now for 30 years, I think, you realize that, especially in our country, in fact, actually all over the world, people think quizzing is only meant for like certain kinds of people who know certain obscure facts, or people who are, I don't know, people who are nerds or geeky and all of that. And that is one myth that I've tried to break on quizzing for a long time. And we have achieved success at some level for sure. The fact that anyone can quiz, like all the comedians that you've seen on quizzing, a lot of members that you've seen on quizzing had never done quizzing, I feel. Um, never, never done quizzing actually, most of them. Or must have done a couple of school quizzes, but man ut gaya because it was dominated by certain kinds of people. But with quizzing, we've tried to prove that if you are a reasonably aware person, you can quiz. There are enough clues and all of that. So that was always the idea. And that was first set of ideas. Second set was that we've been doing one kind of quizzing for long, which is the usual long text, infinite bounds, reverse infinite bounds, all of that for a very, very long time, right? With quizzers, with comedians, with you guys in colleges, in corporates. We were like, should we break this format and try and do something unique, something which is every round is different, every episode is different, every episode has different kinds of rounds. There are team rounds, there are solo rounds, there are buzzer rounds. All of these facts combined together, and we went to you guys and said, "Hey, we are starting a new show called Anyone Can Quiz. How many of you want to be a part of that show?" And the idea was to have completely fresh set of 16 people who've never been on quizzing in any shape or form. That was the intent, but we eventually did end up with a very, very wonderful mix with no plan per se. And we got almost more than, I think, at least like 520, 530 entries, if I remember correctly. And then we went through many rounds of screening, and we eventually ended up with 16 contestants. And all of them are so different. All of them are so good. I cannot. This is the one show I'm most excited about since the start of quizzing. If you genuinely ask me, the most exciting in the beginning was quizzing with the comedians. Then the next exciting thing was quiz show because we were doing it in person for the very first time. But then after a long time, I'm excited about a new show which is called Anyone Can Quiz, which is gonna come from next Sunday. I am really rooting for you guys to support it because I want to break this myth कि सिर्फ comedians रहते हैं तो ही आप लोग quiz देखते हो. I just want to break that myth. I'll be very honest. I don't know if you want to watch comedians doing comedy, please just watch their comedy shows. But this is a quiz show, and so yeah, this is just 16 of us. Three of us, me, Vineet, and Sushant, spent I don't know how many hours to come up with the questions. It has been the most exciting quiz that we have ever done. I would let me say that. And the trailer is now out on the channel. Please check it out. In fact, the trailer is here in the PPT also. We can watch it together, I think. Tell me. Let's do it. I don't know if the audio comes, but if the audio doesn't come, just enjoy without audio.
I've been a huge fan of KV. love for trivia, knowledge, facts, Sunday. So I really like the idea, the idea behind anyone can quiz. I have always loved quizzing, but I haven't done much of it. I have attended a few quizzes in the past, but those were like very hard quizzes. This format is more suitable for people like me who are sort of not really seasoned quizzers. A great experience. I didn't even feel like the time going by. It was a really fun experience. It was such a fun format. It was really, really fun to just participate. And I think Kiwi's jokes and banter was the even better. So overall, great time.
Crazy. Loved it. Loved it. Loved. Loved doing this. Loved, absolutely loved doing it. Man, crazy. I just had absolute lot of fun doing this doing this show, and I can't wait for the world to watch Anyone Can Quiz that's coming out from next Sunday. Okay, let's see the chat before we go to the fifth question. Um, okay. Any shows in Dubai already done? एक स्ट्रीम अपनी किताबों और कलेक्शन के बारे में भी जिनेश. Okay, we'll try and do more stuff around books for sure. Manifesting Kumar Varun Siddharth Basu as guest contestant next season of KBC. I did appear on KBC this year for a few seconds to help my friends on KBC, but hopefully, yeah, a larger appearance is in order. And maybe to host it one day, guys, like while we are talking of manifesting. Um, Derek O'Brien will be there, phone a friend. Oh, my phone a friend might be one of you guys. Uh, my football quizzing show maybe. Mandar, we've done many sports edition, yeah, on this channel. Like, I'm very surprised you guys haven't seen. Dhruv, thank you so much for your support, man. Dhruv, you've been, I don't know what to say. Dhruv, you've been there for us during offline shows, online shows, everywhere. Thank you, man. Means a lot. Sagar Rai, hi KV. I just met David Stanley, the quizmaster. Spoke to him about you. He's following your work and sends love. Do you know about it? Thank you, man. Thank you, Sagar. New format in each episode says Sushant. Sushant is in the chat. Sushant, yes. Every episode has different rounds. Just the first and last round are the same. Second and third rounds will keep changing in every episode. Okay, a picture element is here. School quizzes used to be just about direct questions. In college, I got to know about these quizzes where you can get to the answer from different angles. Yes, I think most of us went through the same journey in terms of quizzing where we used to have direct questions in school and then slightly more funda based in college and so on and so forth. This new show sounds really good. Thank you, Rohan. Thank you. Thank you. In fact, I'm thinking, Rohan, do you want to join the chat and talk about the show for a bit? We can do that. Yeah, what do you think, man, Rohan? Let me see. If anyone can quiz participant is there in the chat, we can actually email you the link for this. Rohan, or you, if you know our email ID, just send a hi, and we'll reply to you with the link to join this, Rohan. Or if anybody else who was in anyone can quiz, so you can join this stream, and we can quickly just talk about without giving any spoilers about the show. So Rohan Sawant, of course, you were there. Uh, Rohan Mitra, mega quiz with a new offline online. Rohan Mitra is here. OG. How are the preps going, Rohan? It's let us know how to conduct a quiz, how to become quiz master. That is a big stream. We'll save it for some other stream. Love the trailer. Akshay, I also love the trailer. We are planning to release two, three more trailers in the coming week. So you guys get to see the actual show this Sunday going on. The quarterfinal one will come out next Sunday, which is I think 3rd of August. Very excited for you guys to see Anyone Can Quiz. Going to be awesome. Thank you. Love the rebrand identity of quizzing. Says small new logo animation, really slick work. Would love for you to give a shout out to who made it and if he is up for freelance work. Simon, thank you so much for the shout out on the new identity of quizzing. We have been working on this for the last few months, and gradually new things are coming out in public for you guys to see. So the new quizzing logo, the new buzzing episode, some of the new stuff that we are doing, which is still in progress, you will see it soon. All that is being done by a wonderful team that we are working with, wonderful people. Uh, so yeah, love the trailer. Looking forward to this one. Pranshu, thank you so much. I'm also really looking forward. to this. Bhakti says, I love you, KB. I think I'm a bad quizzer, but I enjoy it a lot. I worked in advertising, got inspired by you to make a quiz. Great. Nobody is a bad quizzer, but you remember, it's all about the set. Nobody is a bad quizzer. It's one of those. There's no good or bad quizzer. I feel there is no good or bad quizzer. If the sorry, I was just sending the link to Rohan so Rohan can join this stream and we can quickly talk about anyone can quiz for a bit. Okay. Nanda Kishore says, I love the quiz. It is something I have been keen to watch and catch up every week. How can I join the quizzes being conducted? Okay. We will talk about the membership program very soon, Nanda Kishore. But again, just to repeat in one line, if you are in a city that we travel to, you can buy the tickets, come and quiz with us in person. If you are in a city where we don't travel to, then you can join us, become our member, and join us for a quiz that you maybe see every Thursday, quizzing with members. Uh, will it be episode like TV shows? Looks amazing. It looks amazing, right? Aman, shout out to everyone who worked on that on Anyone Can Quiz. Definitely. Okay. Rohan is here to talk to us about Anyone Can Quiz quickly. Let's welcome our first ever guest on Sunday Quiz Day. That's the next quiz question that we should have. Uh, Rohan, are you here? Oh my God, Rohan has joined. Please unmute yourself, Rohan. Where have
Hello,
you
hello,
joined us,
hello.
Rohan? What is this place?
I I'm in a bus. I'm traveling back from Goa, and I have very shitty network. But I wanted to jump on this call,
Rohan,
so
thank you.
I
Thank
might
you so
get cut
much.
off. But yeah,
No,
let's
no, we'll
let's
just
hope
take
that
one
it's
minute
better.
before the network on the Goa Bombay highway goes. Rohan, first of all, thank you
Yes,
so much for being part of Anyone Can Quiz. We will not give any spoiler to our audience, but you were fantastic in that show. I also know you met one of our mutual friends yesterday. I got a selfie with you. I couldn't believe it. अरे,
yes.
ये तो हमारा Anyone Can Quiz का star है. But tell us your experience genuinely. How was Anyone Can Quiz? Quickly.
Amazing. Genuinely so fun. I mean, I imagined when I got in, I imagined it would be fun, but I cannot believe how much more fun it was than what I imagined. Just the live experience, coming to the studio, the lights and everything, cameras and all, and just the thrill of getting those answers right and pressing the buzzer. Oh man, it was too good, too good. Fun.
Right, right. And also, like, it was such a fresh concept in the sense that
Yeah,
we have seen quizzing in a certain mold for the last few years, right? And suddenly, ये क्या anagram and like, I don't know,
yeah.
getting goosebumps.
So
Rohan,
good.
thank you, man.
Yes.
Thank you, Rohan. Thank you for giving us first-hand experience.
Thank
I
you
will
so
not
much.
take your time because I know you are in a bus, but thank you so much for joining, Rohan. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Bye
Thank you,
bye.
man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That was Rohan Sawant, one of the best people we have met. We knew Rohan earlier through the chat and all, but it was just a name. But the face was added very soon with Anyone Can Quiz. It was an amazing, amazing, amazing experience to not just have Rohan, all 16 of them. It was just wonderful. And Rohan, thank you so much for joining us on from a bus and telling us how amazing it was to be on Anyone Can Quiz. I'm really looking forward to your reactions on Anyone Can Quiz from next Sunday. Easier questions, so to speak, but lot of thrill, lot of quick question answer. If you are there only, then you will understand the pressure that you have when it's a buzzer quiz. One can only imagine. I again shout out to all the 16 of you who joined, all different kinds of people, different in every sense. Like everyone had a different background, different kind of educational background as well, professional background as well, different life, and to see the 16 people together through over a course of shooting so many episodes, it was wonderful. And if the reaction to the season one is good, we would love to bring it to newer cities. We would love to bring it to Bangalore. We'd love to bring it to Delhi and eventually to every other city. So please watch out for Anyone Can Quiz next Sunday onward. Okay. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Why don't you pitch it to Netflix or Amazon, Christy? Please, please do the honors and pitch it on our behalf if they are interested to make a quiz show, and people are interested to watch a quiz show on Netflix or Amazon. More than happy to host, brother. No problem. I was on the quiz show in Bangalore, the team version. When do we get to see on YouTube? Really excited. Anurag, thank you so much for being. There is no better delight to quiz in person. So yeah, I mean nothing beats that. And it will be out on YouTube mid September onward. So yeah, mid to so October is when the Bangalore episodes should come out. You know? What is anyone can quiz? राहुल आपको अब पीछे जाके देखना पड़ेगा दोस्त. रिपीट तो नहीं कर पाएंगे हम, है ना? Okay, let's continue our quiz. This is the fifth question. Okay, a lot of you on quizzing know that we are in some way obsessed with this person. But all I want from you is what is blanked out from this T-shirt? Okay, so there's a certain person on the screen with a mic singing, and the T-shirt says Jesus was a dash. Okay, so what's blanked out from the T-shirts? And some of you were talking about quizzing T-shirts, quizzing merch. Lo and behold, our next question is about a T-shirt. Okay, somebody on screen singing, and it says Jesus was a dash. What's the blank, guys? And Adish Agrawal, well done. Before anyone else could. Fantastic crack. Palestinian war guess, Abhishek. Rikesh, as always, you're also right. Vineet Mohan, you're also right. Adi, you are right. And Pranoy Ayakpam, you are also right. Akshay says, who is this person? That is the answer, Akshay. This is Sabrina Carpenter, and Jesus was a carpenter. That's the clue there. Jesus was a carpenter. Fantastic. Great crack, all of you. Just to confirm who answered before anyone else, Adish Agrawal. Adish, you are too good, man. Very nicely done. Adish, fantastic. Jesus was a carpenter. What a great crack. What a great crack. What a great crack. Okay, that was question number 5. Jesus was a carpenter. Okay. A picture element, nicely done. Carpenter. Um, Jesus is striker for Arsenal. Huh? Jesus is a striker for Arsenal for sure. I thought it's Billie Eilish, so I guess bad guy. Like that. No, no, no. Okay, but I get it. I get the reference. Okay. Shall we do next question? Question number 6. In Korean cuisine, there is a traditional accompaniment known for its distinctive tangy and spicy flavor. This dish is often made from a variety of fermented vegetables and spices, including Korean chili powder and garlic. Historically, it was stored in large earthenware vessels to manage fermentation through seasonal changes. Over time, the name evolved from ancient forms of the term, which originally described submerged vegetables in old Korean texts. Today, it's a staple in Korean meals and commonly found in soups and stews. What is this well-known Korean side dish? Oh, sorry, I forgot to talk about the question. So, previous one again was just a very nice wordplay, I feel, and it's a combination of Sabrina Carpenter, of course, who is one of world's biggest uh, pop stars, music star, and Jesus Carpenter. So that was the reference there. This one again, I think, is a very straightforward question. Again, this is an example of how you can crack this, even when you don't really know what submerged vegetables means in Old Korean. That is why a lot of young quizzer, a lot of new quizzers get intimidated when they see like a long text on screen because they are like, अरे बाप रे पता नहीं क्या पूछ रहा है Korean ये वो but all you need to crack is a Korean side dish, and if you just know basic, like if you've been to any Korean restaurant or even an Asian restaurant, you might have seen the side dish just lying there like a nice supporting actor. Let's see who got it before. The answer, of course, is kimchi. But let's see who got it before anyone else. Anshuman Swan. Well done, Anshuman. Yeah. Fantastic. You're too fast. You're too good. Too good. Rikesh, Akshay, Naman, Abhishek, all of you are right. We need Pranshu. Hey, Pranshu is also here. Nice to see you, Pranshu. Sayu, you're all right. Adi, well done. Uh, Rohan, congratulations, congratulations. So nice to know, so nice to know. Joshua Kimmich, great football reference again. Nice. Well done, guys. This is kimchi. Okay, let's quickly. We've done this for an hour already. Wow. Okay, next question. Question number 7 is a film question. Lady Snowblood is a 1973 Japanese Jidaigeki film directed by Toshiya Fujita and starring Miiko Kaji. Based on the manga series of the same name by Kazuo Koike and Kazuo Kamimura, the film recounts the tale of Yuki, played by Kaji, a woman who seeks vengeance upon three of the people who raped her mother and killed her half brother. According to Miiko Kaji, the director made the cast and crew watch DVDs. So, this is a different movie, okay? DVDs of Lady Snowblood during filming breaks of a particular film, and it acted as a major inspiration, if majority of critics are to be believed, for that particular film. Give me the 2003-4 film. Again, let's look at this question. Let's not get intimidated. Oh fuck, Japanese film तो मैंने देखा ही नहीं है, मुझे नहीं पता. Or one of those classic people who see this question like 1973. Sorry, I was born in 93. You don't have to get. You just see. What are we talking about? We are talking about a woman who seeks vengeance. That is a big clue. Women seeking vengeance. That is the big message from the first para. The second para is that somebody is watching, is making the crew and cast watch this film. So obviously the film that we are talking about takes inspiration from this film. Okay, so the film that we are talking about also have women seeking vengeance, right? And then we have added a timeline at the end. So all you have to crack is go back in time, early 2000s, 2003, 4. That is a nice little clue that we put right at the end when we made this question. That is an extra clue, 3, 4. But around that timeline, what film can you think of where a woman is seeking vengeance? That's the direction you need to take, and most likely you'll think of just one film. If not, there are other clues. For example, the director is inspired from like Japanese film in general, Japanese martial arts, etc. In some sense, all of these combined will give you the answer. Let's see who got it before anyone else. Anshuman Swan, well done. It is Kill Bill. Okay, it is Kill Bill. Unni Krishnan, welcome to the chat, Unni. Khunbari Mang, great reference. Akshay Subramanya. Tarantino and Sumaja are legendary. Exactly what I just said, Abhishek. So, yeah, when you look at Tarantino's career in general, it's an homage to different kinds of cinemas from all over the world and art form. Fuzal says, not to be confused with Kill Dil, starring Govinda, Ali Safar and Ranveer. Yes, no, Kill Dil is no. Well done, well done. Great reference there. Govinda was awesome in that movie. Yes, I totally agree. I watched it in theatre, Satyam Janak Place, if that theatre still exists in Janakpuri. Okay, Lucy Lee Uma Thurman fight in snow in Kill Bill is a tribute. Yeah, I mean, a lot of things in Kill Bill is a tribute to a lot of other things. In fact, there's a scene which is a tribute to a Kamal Hassan film, if you know the animated part. The photo also helped. Yes, the photo definitely helped, and that's why we put the photo in the question. Abhay, nice reference. Akshay, yes. Abhay also sort of inspired a certain sequence in Kill Bill. Okay, one more question before we take a break. Question number 8. Again, music plus wordplay, one of my favorite questions from today's quiz. At a recent concert, again, when I say recent, last couple of years. At a recent concert in London, Dave Grohl. Shout out to Dave Grohl and Nirvana and Foo Fighters. Dave Grohl, frontman of the Foo Fighters, made a light-hearted remark, guys. Let me repeat, light-hearted remark about Taylor Swift's ongoing tour, where he playfully dubbed his band's own tour, the Dash Tour. Grohl, known for his energetic live performances, quipped, "That's because we actually play live." Oh, burn! In a playful nod to the differences between their rock and roll style and Swift's meticulously produced pop extravaganzas. What tour name did Dave Grohl humorously give to the Foo Fighters tour? Again, if you know music, great. Even if you don't know, still so crackable because you know it's about music. You know that Taylor Swift, it's something to do with Taylor Swift tour. Now, I am sure that even if you don't listen to Taylor Swift, if you don't like or if not interested or don't follow her music, you would still have heard her tour name, like the name of her tour. If you haven't, then you're not, I don't know where you are. Like, these are some of those things that, living under the rock type ho jata hai na, because Taylor Swift's tours are known to help the economy of a country. It's that big. So you can't be like, मुझे तो music में interest नहीं है. Then don't quiz if you're that aloof from the world. Okay, so if you know that name, then this one is very workable, because what Dave Grohl is saying, कि we play live. That is a big clue. Okay, that's why you put it properly in the middle, that we play live. So we live play करेगा तो कुछ गलती भी हो सकता है, कुछ हो सकता है, all of that. That is where the answer comes from. Let's see who got it before anyone else. Okay, couple of Harshit, Vineet, you went for the Taylor Swift. Yes, Rikesh, well done. Rikesh, well done. Arini, well done. Vineet, Adi, Naman, Shivendra, all of you. This is such a good question. Thank you, Pranshu. Question phrasing confused me. It was Taylor's tour. Why would we ask Taylor Swift के tour का नाम बताओ? Come on, that's not. You don't find it on this channel, at least. Uh, Dave Grohl, part of two of the most amazing rock band. No doubt. I sometimes just go to, the Nirvana Unplugged 50 minutes of MTV and just watch Dave Grohl at the back going ting, 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 acoustic में जितना drum बजा रहा था. Perfect aha moment question. Pranshu, yes, that's the idea. He also said we fix our mistakes by smashing guitars. The answer is Errors Tour. Okay, Foo Fighters have, because they do it live. That was the funda. Okay, halftime. Well done, you guys. Well done. Amazing. We'll take a break at halftime. Let's look at what you guys are saying in the chat before we go ahead with our next announcement, which is the biggest. I think that's something that we are putting most of our brains on in the last few weeks. Uh, let's see. Okay. So let's see what we are going to talk about. We are going to talk about our membership program. Okay. So again, right from the start of this stream, I've been saying that we're working on the membership program. We're working on the membership program. So I'll give you some context. Okay. Uh, the idea of quizzing in general, when we started, was to quiz with you guys. Let me be extremely honest. It was never to do quizzing with comedians. That happened for a couple of reasons. One, because the live shows, first couple of shows we tried live was with you guys and comedians. I don't know how many of you remember 2019 and then COVID happened. So things changed for all of us. But the idea is always to quiz with you guys. So that is first thing that we need to remember. The second thing is, why do we do all of this? We keep talking about the number of subscriber we have, the number of likes we have, meager, eager, all of that. Philosophically, the idea is to do as much things together that helps all of us learn something new. That is, if you ask me, the philosophy behind quizzing is is to make curiosity cool again, curiosity important again, is to make curiosity mainstream amidst all the things that you see online, kind of content, kind of stuff that's happening all over the world. What do we do to stay true to who we are, to stay curious, to stay knowledgeable, to at least try to do all of that? And that is where the idea of membership program was to create a community amongst all of us where we can do things together, quiz together. And that is why there were different tiers to the membership, which IDX, Connect, and Exhaustive. And Exhaustive was where we can quiz together. And you've seen almost 60 episodes now, you'll see more episodes. The idea of Exhaustive membership is to create a platform for all of you and me to quiz together. Okay, because there is no way we can travel to all the cities that exist in the world. Okay, and we saw it in the chat earlier of the geographic range from which you guys are joining from all over the world. So it's not possible for us to come to all the cities. Number one. Also, even if you come, you might not be available. You might not have the time, etc., etc. So all of those things are obviously true. So we were like, what do we do to quiz with you guys? And that's why we created a exhaustive membership plan where we could, quiz together. And we've done that. But I often keep asking myself, are we doing justice to the membership program? Are we doing enough for our members? Are we doing more and more for our members? Because I have now been on YouTube for 10 years exactly. This year would be 10 years of Comedy Hunt when we started as Random Chickibum in around this time, actually, exactly around this time, come to think of it, exactly 10 years back. And there are some things I've learned on YouTube. Amongst those things, it's one of the most important things I've learned is to reward people who actually honestly love the content or the effort that you put. That has been, I really like, I, you know, I often quote these quotes uh, from, like, say, Henry Ford, who said, if you actually asked the customer what they wanted, they would have asked for a faster horse carriage. So don't listen to your customers. I do that to some extent because it's very like something Steve Jobs told us. People don't know what to do or what do they want. You have to give them what they want. But that jokes aside, I often don't give too much importance to what YouTube comments or Instagram comments or in general internet comments do. But I give a lot of importance to people who make some effort for me. And there are different ways to put your effort on YouTube, right? One very basic effort is you like the channel. It takes no money, nothing. Second is to subscribe. Again, it takes no money, not absolute no investment from your end to just subscribe to a channel. Okay. So I obviously give more respect to people who have put that effort, who have come here and they're not just casual people who've just come and said, hey, whatever, and left. These are people who have given me some sort of a support when they have subscribed to the channel. And then if you're a member, oh my God, I am really obliged because you have not just put that effort of subscribing, you've actually put your hard-earned money in my effort, and that is a big responsibility for me. And I really, really respect you. And it's not just I really care for you, is what I'm trying to say. And that makes me think every month, ki, am I doing enough justice with what we can do together as a community? Because what has also happened of late, when I went to so many cities now in the last few years for quiz shows, I could see in the audience that we are creating a community of people who didn't know each other previously, but they got to know each other through quizzing. So now I know the faces, I know the names, I know these groups are happening around us. Like I know when I go to a Bombay show, I'll see an Abhishek, a Dhruv, talking to each other, making a team, and talking about quizzing. Similarly, in Bangalore, you have some of the names that you saw. You saw Fuzel, you saw Rikesh, you saw Rohan. Um, all of these Saransh, all of these guys who, and similarly in Delhi. So सब में एक एक group already बन रहा है. So I was like, why not to formalize that? So last 3 weeks in particular and last 2 months in general, we have been revisiting everything to do with membership. And I'm proud to announce that in the next 4 days, we will be announcing our refreshed, upgraded membership program. A lot of things will change in terms of the membership. A lot of figures will change. Please revise your membership if you're already a member. If it still works for you, please remain our member. If it doesn't, there is no pressure. Please let go of the membership if you're not happy with the membership. But if you are, please support, please become a member, and we'll try and do more and more things with you guys. Let me give you sort of an idea of what we are going for. And obviously, all the details will be out on first of the next month. But this was a sense of where we are going in terms of the overall, how do I put it, overall mission of the different tiers of membership. Okay. So this is what I'm calling membership 2.0. The first level, which is IDX, which some of you are, is essentially, I also understand that it is our very entry level of membership, which is in some way, I think your way to support the channel. A lot of you message me on my DMs and in general comment also saying, how do we support this channel, this little channel which is trying to do a lot of things but has no support otherwise in terms of brand work and big numbers and all of that. So I think I would like to believe most people amongst you who have signed up for IDX are people who want to show their support and loyalty and love to us, and that will continue to be there. And you do get some benefits like loyalty badges, emojis, all of that. Sorry, guys, I'm not emotional. It's just the weather is a little weird in Mumbai right now. Okay. Then the biggest changes which we are making is on this level of connect, because this is one level that really amuses me in terms of what else can we do for connect, because the benefit for a member at IDX is very clear, and on exhaustive it's very clear. Exhaustive members come to quizzing. That is the one line summary of exhaustive, right? Some of you are exhaustive members in the chat. I can see Akshay is an exhaustive member and has been on quizzing several times, right? So exhaustive is very clear. We kept thinking what to do with connect, and connect is the level where I think we have the opportunity to create communities from people all over the world, and which are communities of like-minded people. Okay. The idea here is to create WhatsApp community, because we obviously can't be active on YouTube the whole time. But is there a way to create a WhatsApp community amongst you and me? And we can talk about whatever in the world. Okay. This is again just to clarify. I don't want these WhatsApp groups to become about quizzing and quizzers. Okay. We have enough quizzing on the YouTube channel to come and, you know, quiz, watch quiz, discuss quiz. These WhatsApp communities are to learn as much as possible. It's something else that we have realized with anyone can quiz. There are so many people who can quiz, who want to quiz more, but they don't know where to, what to discuss, what to do, all of that. So these are communities where we talk about things. Okay, for example, um, interact with me, interact with Sushant, who is behind most of the quiz that you've seen on YouTube. Interact with people who make the questions. If you want to know, like somebody asked in the chat, saying how do you make a quiz question? So Sushant will be there. I'll be there to talk to you about how the quiz team approaches a quiz. How do we approach a buzzing quiz, and how is that different from anyone can quiz, and how is that different from the quiz show? How is the quiz show different from quizzing with the comedians? How is quizzing with members different from a quiz show, and all of that? What we are intending to do is to create like different groups within these WhatsApp community groups, like, because not all of us have the same interests in life and the same. When I say like-minded, there are different likes and different minds, right? So we were thinking, why not to have a sports group where you can talk about whether Isaac is coming to Liverpool, or you want to talk about F1, you want to talk about the India-England Test match that's happening right now. We want to have a food and travel group where we talk about your travel records, your food records, two things that I absolutely love in life. You want to talk about movies. Again, I think I and a lot of our teams would be interested to talk about lots of these movies that are coming, and the range is insane, right? Like you can talk about anything from like Godfather to Shawshank to Andaz Apna Apna to Sayara, if you're a fan. Anything, absolutely anything. We were also thinking that I was just trying to think of communities basis my DMs. Okay, so there is sports, there is food, there is movies, there is of course TV show, all of that. There is of course a career angle also which we were considering, because I get a lot of messages saying how to crack cat, how to go to SMS, and I'm sure we have a group from all over the globe where people have made an amazing career for themselves. And I'm sure an Akshay or a Naman or a Rahul or an Anurag or a Varun or a Sushant can help you with those things, or a Pavan or an Anshula if they're available to help you with different kinds of career advices for all you know. And of course, this community will become a very private, invite only quizzing community, and hence the name Connect for multiple reasons. You know what I mean? Where we do, of course, we'll give you discounts on quiz shows, we'll give some discounts on merchandise when it launches. and early access to our shows, the links, and of course, if you do anyone can quiz again, maybe you will get priority, things like that. So this is that, and obviously all these details will be out on 1st of August, so you can join accordingly. And third is our most, so to speak, most exclusive, most premium, of a lack of a better word, and most top tier membership program, which is exhaustive, where it's very clear if you are an exhaustive member, we will make sure, we'll try our best that we get to quiz in person every month. Okay. We are trying to do, and that is the revamp, was something that we were doing throughout this month, and that's why we could not do enough live quizzes. But we'll make up for it, I promise, from the next month, where we'll do more and more quizzes with our members as much as possible. If you are an exhaustive member, I know there are some exhaustive members who would want to do more quizzes than they are doing currently. So we will do that. And obviously, exhaustive members get everything from the earlier levels as well, right? You obviously get the loyalty badges, etc. And you get everything that the Connect members are getting from being community groups, everything that I said earlier. And over and above, you also get to become a member on our quiz. So those were the things that I wanted to talk about in terms of our membership program. We are still working on the final details. We will update it on YouTube, and you will see it live on YouTube from 1st of August. Okay. Let me quickly see your chat before we start from question number 9. Okay, it will be Dave roll. Dave roll done. We said fix our mistake. Okay, no. No, Dave roll done. Dave roll done. So cool to see quizzing players like Pranshu among us right now. Feels like we're quizzing with a celebrity. I know. I've seen that feeling now. Like a lot of our members now. Whether it's Akshay, whether it's Pavan, whether it's Pranshu, Anshula, Abhishek, different Abhisheks, Rikesh. These are all like, it's so nice to see you guys always, always. Okay. Uh, KV, you're my family's Tarak Mehta. We watched the quiz show during me. Thank you so much. That's a big, big compliment to be even compared to probably the most famous TV show of our country. Thank you, Anurag. Naman, Dave Grohl singing Enter Sandman with that kid was also very wholesome. I also keep watching that video again and again. And what a kid, man! What is that riff? So true. I watch these quizzing videos while eating. KV is my Thank you, man. Thank you, guys. I also watch a lot of quiz shows while eating, so yeah, can totally relate. Football quiz with comedians, but without Anirban. Please take the screenshot and send it to Anirban. And please tell me how he reacts. Uh, I'm so hungover, but I still tuned in and caught up. Lol. Please come to Gurgaon. The craze for quizzing here is insane. Pratiksha, thank you so much. Gurgaon most likely will be our next quizzing destination. Most likely, given how things are. Would love to come to Gurgaon very soon. Shivendra Pal Singh, how and where do you buy membership? Shivendra, I would recommend wait for 4 days. We are launching a new membership program. No need to buy the membership now. On 1st August, there will be a post on the channel. Click there and buy. Okay. Um, Go on, book one. Interesting for Connect. You'll see KP. If you feel like joining, please go ahead. I run a similar thing called Bangalore Bikes, and whatever the major drawback of limits on number of people in groups, you should definitely consider Discord. I don't think we will have that problem, Anurag. Trust me. Wait for first. Should not have that problem. Okay, are all these YouTube channel membership level? Yes, Adi. These are all YouTube channel membership level that we just discussed. Um, Nandakishore, do you have some Coutinho money left to accommodate my membership? Coutinho membership left to accommodate a lot of players. I love that Liverpool meme that anti-Liverpool people have about how we are still using Coutinho money. Um, Rutuja, how do you have knowledge about literally everything in the world? I don't think I have knowledge about everything, but a lot of things because I keep my eyes and ears open. That's just one thing you need to do in life, nothing else. Can you recommend few shows you watch for quizzing? I watch Jeopardy every day. That's one thing I can recommend. How you are you going to come to Chennai? We did Chennai quiz shows um, last to last year. We did Chennai quiz shows. We did 2 or 3 shows in Chennai. We also did quizzing with comedians and you in Chennai at Medai. Okay, and we would love to come to Chennai again. But we come to Bangalore, where a lot of people from Chennai travel for quiz shows. You can do that if we don't come to Chennai. Do you have any plan for USA? Come to Seattle. We were considering, but the complexities of doing quiz shows in US are too much. We might do Canada in the next 6, 7 months. So if you're in Seattle, you can ride down to Vancouver and we can quiz together. Um, Prince of O'Hara Place. Looking forward to becoming a part of Quizzing with members. Okay. Or the quiz show. How do we go about it? Sorry if you discussed this earlier. No problem. We have discussed, but I don't mind repeating. If you want to be part of the quiz show, if you live in a city where we do quiz shows, feel free to come to the quiz show and quiz with us. If you are not in one of those cities, then you can become a member. On 1st August onward, there will be a link somewhere on the channel. Click there and become a member. Looking forward to Gurgaon quiz. Ankit Saxena, I am also looking forward to Gurgaon quiz very soon. It's been a while. Okay, plans for UK, personal plans, most probably soon. Professional quizzing plans, we have to figure. But yeah, Pratik. Okay, let's continue. Question number 9. X meaning without glory in Hebrew is a lanky and awkward school teacher described as tall, lank with narrow shoulders, dangling hands, and feet like shovels. Washington Irving borrowed his name from a US Army colonel or colonel he met during the War of 1812 and based the character's traits on his friend's Jesse Mervyn, who was a Kinderhook schoolmaster. X appears in an iconic American short story set in Sleepy Hollow. Who is X? Again, very classic lit question. We start with etymology, but that if that doesn't help, we literally describe the character as tall, lank, narrow shoulders, dangling hands, feet like short. So that is just etymological and visual hint. Then we come to Washington Irving, which is the most direct hint. This is the character made by Washington Irving. Then bunch of stories, and then to make it even simpler, here's what I found. Wow. We have given you Sleepy Hollow also. So combine Sleepy Hollow, combine Washington Irving, think of tall, lank, narrow shoulders, all of that. And tell me the character. Abhishek Saluja, well done. Unni, Merin, Akshay, well done. Um, Vivek, you're also right. Jignesh, you're also thinking. Pratiksha, you're also right. The answer is Crane, portrayed by different people. Fantastic. Fantastic. Well done, well done. This is of course. Um, yeah. Next question. Question number 10. The startup was the first Indian startup to reach unicorn level in 2024. It also became the first Indian startup to reach this status in the first round of funding as it raised $50 million. On the valuation of 1 billion, a number some may argue to be artificial. That's also a hint, artificial. Okay, which Indian company are we talking about? Okay. Oh man, Sayu, you got it before anyone else. It is Krutrim, Naman, Vineet, Abhishek, Adi, Naren. Hey Naren, so nice to see you in the chat. Pranshu, Krutrim is correct. This is Krutrim again. One of those current affairs, Indian tech question. Enough hint, the logo is literally given. If you can read Devanagari script, it does say crew or Cree. Okay. And Indian startup, artificial was an extra clue for artificial intelligence. And artificial also literally means Krutrim, which Indian company? Talking about Krutrim by Ola. Nice. This AI is gonna be so fire, bruh, says Rahul Raj. Why not? Why not? Why not? Okay. Krutrim is correct. India's own AI. India's own AI, guys. How many of you have tried Krutrim? Please let us know in the chat of how your experience has been on Krutrim. Very curious to know. Nothing else. Okay. Remember learning about this word in CBSE Hindi textbook. It described astroturf in a story about Nadash Pillai. Right. Nice. Great memory, man, Hariharan. But some words just stick with you. And so Krutrim is one of those, right? Like ये प्राकृतिक है और ये कृत्रिम है. That is, प्राकृतिक is natural and कृत्रिम is artificial, right? Uh, Sad that you didn't get the fire reference. No, Rahul, I have no idea what fire has to do with Ola or Ola Electric. Absolute no idea. I don't follow news only, Rahul. Absolutely didn't get the reference only between fire and Ola. What is the connect? Blows my mind. No, does Ola in Greek mean fire? बारिश होते ही ओले गिरे. Is there a connection between fire and rain? I don't know. Is it Agnivarsha, Girish Karnad? Like what is? I have no absolute no absolute no knowledge of fire and Ola's connect. Okay. Next question. His career began with a notable performance in Living in Oblivion in 1995, and he achieved widespread acclaim with his role in The Station Agent in 2003. He gained immense popularity for portraying a complex character in a major TV series, winning multiple Emmy Awards. Known for his unique stature, he also made a mark in blockbuster films, including a Marvel movie where he played a master blacksmith. He remains an influential figure, raising awareness about dwarfism through his work and public presence. Who is this actor? Okay. Another very classic, like a Vijay Raj in the first half kind of a question, where we've given enough hints in terms of the important career milestones. Because career starts in mid 90s, Living in Oblivion. Even if you've not heard of the movie, you have a sense of the timeline in your brain. Then you move on, you look at Station Agent. Again, even if you've not heard of the movie, gives you a timeline. कि okay, 90s, early 2000s से acting कर रहा है. Complex character, okay. Major TV series winning Emmy Award. So you know, okay, किसी तो famous TV series में ये है पक्का. Known for his unique stature. Now there is the first like one of those penny drop kind of a clue. Oh, unique stature. So sometimes in quiz, you just run past these things thinking as a normally stature ऐसा लिख दिया है कि मतलब unique stature है इनका. But here it can be literal also sometimes. Okay, so unique stature. Then blockbuster films, you're like, oh, Marvel. Okay, with all these, when you come to Marvel and Blacksmith, now you know you're going in a certain direction. And then the clincher hint, of course, is at the end where it says raising awareness about dwarfism. All of these combined will give you the answer. Let's see who got it before anyone else. Okay, but before that, food edition of Quizzing with Comedians, we want to do a food edition for sure. We'll figure. We've done some quizzing evenings around food, like we did a chocolate edition, we did, but yeah, something like food with you guys can do. Dinklage, well done, Abhishek Saluja, you got it before anyone else. Tanvi, Merin, Peter Dinklage, whoever said is correct. Naman, you are right. It is, of course, Peter Dinklage, one of my favorite characters ever is Tyrion Lannister. Peter Dinklage is correct. Peter Dinklage. I drink and I know things. Nikhil, I got that reference, Nikhil. It's from Game of Thrones, and Tyrion Lannister says it. And that's I used to have a T-shirt. Maybe that's why I remember that quote. I love that line. It's one of those questions where you need to start from the end of the question. Sayu, most classic quizzes do tend to do that. I did that in one quiz edition, which is on YouTube, done by a channel where question will come. I'll need niche se buzzer. I think the answer is Salman Khan, guys. Whoa, Ayushi. Why don't you guys do a food edition? हो गया, Ashu. Is there any book or guide to making such quiz questions where the hints are pretty subtle? We have the best guide I can recommend. This channel has, I don't know, some 400 episodes of such questions. Please check it out and hopefully that will help Atisham. Ashu says Tyrion's trial monologue is too OP. It's just so good. That show is so good. I just rewatched it. I don't know. I just rewatched it and I just absolutely love Tyrion Lannister and a lot of things like Arya is literally named after Arya. That's much that's how much I love Game of Thrones. Okay. Next question. KLM Royal Dutch Airline named one of its major aircraft Boeing 777-300ER after Dash National Park. Apart from being known for conserving a large number of one-horned rhinos, the park has been in news for constantly battling out the poaching scenario. It is to address this grim issue and raise global awareness about this national park that KLM decided to name its flight operating between important route of Amsterdam and New York. After this, what is blank here? Again, such a classic standard quiz question. Again, my advice to every quizzer, everyone who has started quizzing. कई बार क्या होता है आप देखे KLM अरे मुझे नहीं आता you give up too easy. And so don't do that ever because it might look like a KLM, pata nahi kya, but it has nothing to do with KLM when you actually read the question. Because it has to do with a national park. And literally the next line says one horn rhino. Like, again, come on. Like, Bachpan says there's one national park that we all associate with one horn rhino. It is, of course, Kaziranga. Okay, so Kaziranga is correct. Let's see who got it in the chat. Um, how many questions we have? We always have 16 questions, I usually remember. Another thing to remember. Quizzing with members, always 16. Quizzing evening, always 8. So this one is quizzing with you guys, which is 16. Hariharan, you got it before anyone else, although you there is a typo, but it's okay. Anshuman, you're also right. Naman, Rikesh, as always. Sayu, Akshay, Kaziranga is correct. Kaban Park, nice one, Nikhil. Didn't break the tradition, live to life में खाना खाते हुए क्विजिंग देखना है. Thanks for rekindling the quizzing. Thank you, Rachit. And if you missed the opening, that's how we started this stream because we realized that today is just a trailer day for anyone can quiz. But we thought all of us are used to quizzing on a Sunday, so instead of just releasing a trailer, I could just come live, talk to you guys, and do a quiz as well. Okay. That brings us to the last quarter, 3 quarters done. I want to see what next are we talking about. Okay, the next thing I want to quickly tell all you guys, because like I started in the beginning, that this is a coffee session with you guys, so we can talk about things that are happening in your life, in my life, all of that. The one thing that I really want to do with quizzing, one dream project of mine, one passion project of mine, is to do a quiz in like a college quizzing championship. Okay, like I honestly feel. Like, UK has University Challenge. Even we used to have University Challenge back in the day, but I think BBC did it for a bit in 2004-5 type. I don't think it happens anymore. Like US has the Jeopardy, College Edition, all of that. I think India should have a one big like a college quizzing championship kind of a thing, like an IPL types. And I absolutely, even in my stand-up part of my life, I absolutely love going to colleges. I love doing college shows. I love going to different campuses. So I want to do college quizzing championship. That is one thing I want to share with all 140 of you who are live right now and people who will watch it later. I want to do college quizzing championship. I want a competition where I visualize some of India's colleges battling against each other on stage with their best quiz teams. Like I don't know, an IIM Ahmedabad versus Ramaiya Bangalore, like IIM Calcutta versus IIT Bombay, and like then there is David versus Goliath. There is a lesser known college coming and beating like a famous college. Otherwise, all of these things. This is my dream project. Okay, this is where I need your help. If you think all I need actually is a college to host it. Okay, like a college with a decent auditorium. If you can just give me that, um, I think we'll be able to, me with our team, and all of us together, will be able to do a college quizzing championship with what I feel. So specifically, this is what I need from you. I want to start in Mumbai because Mumbai is the easiest to do for us because I am here, the team is here. And if anyone who is watching it went or still goes to a college in Mumbai, which is a reputed enough college. That's all I mean. No judgment, but a college. When I say reputed enough, मतलब auditorium वगैरह है college में. And my college doesn't have, for example. Okay, like an auditorium where we can shoot. Then we have a proposal which we can, which we would like to reach out to these colleges. I did so let me be very honest in this stream. Okay, I did reach out to one college, thinking I have done couple of quizzes in that college. So maybe, like I said with the membership program, I love in general in life, love loyalty, love, working with same people again and again as much as possible unless it becomes unbearable. Okay, if you so that is my approach in life. So I thought I'll reach out to this one college where we have done couple of shows and said ki, hey, can this college be the host for something new that I'm trying? I need your support. I need no money, nothing, just one day if you can give me an auditorium. Point blank, they have said no. They said, please, not interested in the shit. Please get out of this inbox. That made me think, okay, I will reach out to you guys because, again, like I said, it doesn't need anything from your end. If you are a student in a college in Mumbai, or if you've been an alumnus or alumna from any college in Mumbai, and if you can ask your current team whether it's the quiz club or the cultural team or admin team, I don't know, whoever handles all of this, to reach out to us. I will put the email ID here so you can take screenshot. College Quizzing Championship, if you can just reach out to quizzingwithkv@gmail.com, or if you can just DM me and we will reach out to these colleges. Our proposal is very simple. I need your college's support for one day of your auditorium where we would like to conduct College Quizzing Championships Mumbai chapter, and we will call students from all the colleges in Mumbai, whoever is interested, to come and participate. We'll do prelims, we'll do finale, we'll shoot the episode. Okay, and we'll give you credits. We will say this was shot in IIT Bombay or will shot in Xavier's or JBIMS or NMIMS, whichever college we end up doing it at. That will be a big help from you guys. That's all I'm looking for here. Right now, we are looking at Mumbai. Eventually, we will go to at least six, seven more cities. So we, as of now, plan to go to Delhi, plan to go to Ahmedabad, plan to go to Calcutta, Hyderabad, Chennai, Bangalore, and maybe Pune. So those are the eight cities we have thought of, but one city at a time. We are trying to start with Mumbai. But having said that, if you are from any college in Kolkata, I repeat, Kolkata, Delhi, Ahmedabad, Pune, Bangalore, Chennai, Hyderabad. Feel free to please email us. But priority is Mumbai. Okay. One last time, I repeat, if you are a student in a college in Mumbai, or if you're an alumnus who can put your current team in touch with us so that we can make your college the host of the first ever college quizzing championship in Mumbai, it will be an honor. Okay. That is what I wanted to say before we begin our last quarter. Okay, let me see uh, the chat once before we go on to the last quarter. Kaziranga, um, I am like ट्यूलिप गार्डन में कौन सा वन हॉर्न राइनो दैट इज ट्रू एम्स्टर्डम में तो नहीं है Ayushi, like the one you did in Christ, but like inter college. Exactly. So thank you for bringing that up, Ayushi. We have done standalone college shows, right? You might have seen on YouTube. We did one in SP Jan, one in FMS Delhi, Christ College, Bangalore, IIT Madras. We've done all of that, which you have seen on YouTube. You can watch it if you've not watched already. But yes, that but inter college. So imagine on stage we are in Chennai with like Loyola and Stella Mary and like Great Lakes and IIT, or like Anna University, all of them in the same stage. Crazy. I want to do that. Yeah. Apna wala UC was a bit boring, says Akshay. UC, the format is too much. कैट पढ़ा दो DILR. हाँ भाई कैट कैट पढ़ा रही है आयुष. Jignesh, I'm a middle-aged person watching quizzing with my teenage son is the common ground where we can bond together. Thanks, KV and team, for producing this. Thank you, Jignesh. The idea of quizzing it is for everyone. That's why the next show is called Anyone Can Quiz. It is for everyone in the family. And I listen to so many such feedback and comment that the family is watching together and everyone has their own strong and weak areas. And it must be a wonderful feeling. I also do that. I mean, I watch it with my family whenever we watch a quiz. Abhishek, Model College versus Rajput. That's what the intent is, Abhishek. The intent is to have a final with Model College versus Rajput. NIT Raipur and college championship, maybe not, but if NIT Raipur is interested in just a standalone quiz, would definitely come to NIT Raipur. Model College versus Rajput. KJ Somaya, yes, KJ Somaya is one of the colleges we'd love to go back to. Great memories. We did the honors campus placement in that campus, and it will be a good arc from honors campus to college quizzing championship to go there. Rehan's College, Nandikishore. IITB Akshay, more than happy to connect to IIT Bombay. Would be great. Um, Go to Sharda University, said Rahul. The world's already there. We'll go to Sharda when we do World College Quizzing Championship. Um, people like you are trying to college not understand what to do. Yeah, Pratiksha, ठीक है. Also check with Quizzing Club. We had Interact Club at IIT Raipur. I'm sure IITB has people who can make this possible. So yeah, if somebody from IIT Bombay is listening to this and they want to host this quiz, happy to do. Kunal, loved your महाभारत. Thank you so much. नेक्स्ट चाचा विदाई के हमारे कब आ रहा है? 3 सीजन आ गए, चौथे में थोड़ा टाइम लगेगा. कुणाल, आई एम नॉट श्योर. मुझे कोई अपडेट नहीं है. मैं मेकर नहीं हूँ उस शो का. मेकर होता तो जरूर अपडेट होती. मैं तो जस्ट एक एक्टर हूँ उस शो में. Vineet, my wife and I watch quizzing together. Love to come up to an answer together. She introduced me to quizzing and took separate membership as we need to answer separately. Any idea of a couples edition? Vineet, we'll thank you for such a great reminder. This is one of the best comments on our today's stream. Let me acknowledge that, Vineet. Because first of all, your wife and you watching quizzing is a delight to hear. I listen to the fact that there are so many couples who watch quizzing together. There are so many couples who have watched quizzing together during COVID on video call. So always nice to know that. And thank you to your wife that she introduced you to quizzing, number two. And third, couples edition. We have actually been meaning to do a couples edition for very, very, very long. That's a great reminder, Vineet. I will keep that in mind. And we will definitely do a couple edition of some sort. We started with a two-team edition for quiz show at least, and we have done that in Bombay and Bangalore, where actually couples have come on stage together. We have seen siblings together as a team. We have seen couples together on stage. So yeah, in some way we have already started, but not online. Yeah, or not exclusively a couples edition. Um, Meme Minister is here. Love your content. Wanted to appreciate it. Started in COVID. Have watched every quiz. Tried attending, participating, but never could. Hope US tour happens soon. Thank you, Meme Minister. I also hope US tour happens soon. I would love to come to the US with a quiz tour. I would love to come to Boston, New York, like the East Coast, like Chicago, and eventually to the West, and maybe place in the middle also because I have to meet Akshay, etc. in Texas. But yeah, would love to come to Bay Area and like Seattle and that part as well, and maybe a little bit here and there. We'll love to do that. Hope you come to MIT Pune. MIT Pune is a very special campus for me. My first ever college show was in MIT Pune back in 2017, 16, 17, 18, I think. So if they want to host, and I recently, no, that was a different college. But if they want to host the Pune edition, would love to do it at MIT Pune. Why not? Okay, it's a culinary edition. A lot of you seem to want to do a culinary or a food edition of quizzing. Very interesting. We'll work on this. Um, कुणाल दा जरूर के भाई लव द मल्टी टैलेंट पर्सन साइड यू थैंक यू आपसे वो बचपन का आता है डेरिक ओब्रायन का बॉर्नविटा क्विज योर वेरी स्किल फ्लोरिशिंग थैंक यू कुणाल थैंक यू मींस अ लॉट it's still live Akhil, we're still live after almost 2 hours. This is the longest live ever on this channel. We still have 4 questions left. We were a Jija Sala team named after our cats. Oh, yes, Anurag. Yes. Don't forget Texas. Yes, Anshuman. This Akshay will never let me forget Texas. We will come to Dallas, Austin, wherever you want in Texas. What about Europe? Do you plan to do any shows in Europe? We want to do London shows for sure. We will try to do it in October this year, if possible. If not, then maybe next year for sure. Akansha Sinha, seeing the comment from Vineet was a surprise. I am his wife. Hey, both of you are here. Hello to Akansha and Vineet. Both of you, you are a lovely couple. And we love you. I also love both of you. It's so nice to see this nice warmth in the chat. Thank you for making quizzing such an integral part of our life. Thank you for being part of quizzing. Otherwise, there's no point. I would just be talking to a camera. Um, okay. Aja bhai London says Pratik. Soon. Let's quickly do last four questions before we end the stream. This is question number 13. Okay. The name commercially was used at least as early as August 1999 and was coined by the brand consulting firm Interbrand. The Alliance had hired Interbrand to create a name that was a little catchier than IEEE 802.11b direct sequence. According to Phil Belanger, a founding member of the Alliance, the term was chosen from a list of 10 names that Interbrand proposed. Interbrand also created the logo. The yin yang logo indicates the certification of a product for interoperability. What am I talking about? Again, again, I keep coming back to this thing about quizzing that questions can seem so intimidating at first. But when you go through it, you're like, it. I would like to compare a quizzing question to a large dog actually, like who seems so intimidating. Goes, काट लेगा, ये करेगा. But you go and they're very like, and they're like, oh, good boy, good boy. I think it's like that. No, you're like, oh my God, what is this? But when you go through it, you realize the name was invented in 1999 onwards. So, okay, it's not something that's too much back in time, it's something recent. Then you come through IEEE, blah, blah, blah. But if IEEE, etc., can give you a sense of something to do with tech, okay, and then the yin yang logo. All of these combined will give you just one thing, which is Wi-Fi. Whoa! Wi-Fi. Abhishek Watts got it before anyone else. Well done, Abhishek Watts. Uh, always nice to see you. One second now, Abhishek Watts. Uh, Abhishek got it before anyone else. Abhishek, congratulations for winning Quizzing with Members that came out on Thursday. Thriller, well done. Sayu, Wi-Fi is correct. Bluetooth, Bluetooth. Yin Yang symbol wouldn't fit KP. Also, Bluetooth, the name came slightly before 1999. Wi-Fi, everyone who said Wi-Fi is correct. Adish, Naman, Kunal, Sayu. Uh, the thing that happens when married men try to hang out with each other. Wi-Fi. Nice, Akhil. Always, it's been years now, but always a delight to see your jokes in the chat. That's what Vineet said, Mary wife. I was waiting for somebody to connect those two things. Um, I did not remember the logo at all. What gave it away was the code says Naman. Nice. Abhishek, high five to you too. Okay, next question. Cicero coined the term as part of his philosophical construct in first century Rome, but he described it as a second self or a trusted friend. The title characters in Robert Louis Stevenson's thriller Strange Case of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde represents an exploration of the concept that good and evil exist within one person constantly at war. What is the two-word term for this? Again, if you look at the question in entirety, again, a lot of people just switch off their brain thinking, अरे ये तो कुछ तो literature का पूछा है तो मुझे पता ही नहीं Jekyll Hyde क्या है. But then you see two-word term, okay, second self, okay, कॉन्सेप्ट ऑफ गुड एंड एविल एग्जिस्ट विद इन वन, एक ही इंसान के दो पहलू हैं, दो है. वहां से क्या ही टू वर्ड टर्म आता है मुझे बताओ. तो वहां से यही जो टर्म आता है दैट इज द आंसर दैट मेरिन खानदोबा सलुंके मेरिन रेजी रिकेश all of you guys got so quickly. Naman, Sayu, Adish, of course, Akansha. It is alter ego. You know, alter ego, second self, alter ego. Fantastic. So Jekyll Hyde, alter ego of each other. है ना? Okay, last couple of questions, 2 hours live. Anything else anyone wants to say? Feel free to say in the chat. Today is one of those days that happens once in 2, 3 months where I'm here to nicely sit and talk to you guys. Um, so feel free to say whatever. Okay, this is a family tree. What is blanked out in this family tree? The Donald Duck's family tree. And there is, of course, some familiar names here and there. And there is one name that's missing here in Donald Duck's family tree. Okay, there is Molly Mora, Dirty Linus McDuck. There is Matilda. There is there is Della Duck. And these Huey, Dewey, Louie on your right, and there are Webby, May, and June on the left. Well done. This is of course Scrooge McDuck or Uncle Scrooge. And that is why he's the uncle for Huey, Dewey. And there's Donald Duck right there in the center. He's the most famous member of this family. But the one name that was missing was Scrooge McDuck. Let's see who got it in the chat before anyone else. Scrooge McDuck, Akhil Pisharoti, well done. Beat everyone else. Abhishek, you're also right. Naman, well done. Sayu, well done. Amlan, well done. Hey, Amlan, nice to see you in the chat. चाचा स्क्रूज अभिषेक यस वेल डन गोल्डन डक साई सुदर्शन उत्कर्ष मत याद दिला मुझे ये मैच मत मुझे नहीं क्रिकेट के बारे में सोचना है आफ्टर द वे द लास्ट टू मैचेस हैव टर्न्ड आउट टू बी ओके अजीत अगरकर बॉम्बे डक नाइस एब्सोल्युटली लव योर क्विज़ेस थैंक यू फॉर ऑल द क्विज़ेस थैंक यू मोक्षा दोशी थैंक यू सो मच मैन ओके one last question guys then we'll just say thank you and close. Meet the Residents is the debut studio album by the American art rock group The Residents. The album is said to adhere to Ensenada's theory of phonetic organization, in which music composition should be based on individual sounds rather than traditional musical notes. The design of Meet the Residents, as well as its title, is a direct parody of what? Again, a question will always have red herring. I think the whole para is just red herring. You really don't need to know that the Residents are an art rock group or the album adheres to theory of phonetic organization or it's what is phonetic organization, whether it means individual sounds rather than traditional. All you need is love. But all you need is love. But all you need is to crack the cover is good enough direct parody of what the moment you see the cover, you can legit see the Beatles right there. And that's all you need to crack this. The answer is Beatles. Meet the Beatles, meet the Residents, and you can see the four faces John, George, Paul, and Ringo are right there. Okay. Man, amazing. That was our first ever live quiz with everyone. We have never done this in the history of quizzing. Quizzing has always been with a certain group of members or comedians or other people. We've had audience questions, but this was a full quiz dedicated to all of you watching because that's what we intended to do. What else? That's it, guys. Thank you so much for joining. It's been 2 hours, and some of you have been with me right from the beginning. Before we leave, just wanted to make a request, which I think we touched upon in the beginning, but I've realized some things have to be said out loud and not just assumed. So there are 4 requests I have from all of you. Number one is to subscribe to the channel. That's literally, I mean, you sometimes think it's nothing, and you would just assume that somebody likes the channel and follows it, they would subscribe to it. But people still don't do it, and I don't know what the reasons are. I really don't understand it. Mysterious to me. I have met people who think नहीं पैसे नहीं है इसलिए subscribe नहीं कर रहे हैं. That has been mind blowing to me to a certain extent. There are still people on YouTube who think that subscribing means paying money. So that is crazy. So just to clarify, it doesn't mean taking money. So it will be a good support to the channel if it has more subscriber. Maybe we'll get more work, more visibility. The second thing is college. If you are in a college student who is watching this, and you want us to come to your college and quiz and maybe record it and put it out on YouTube, feel free to reach out to us. Our email ID is right here. Please take screenshot or just make a note, take photo, whatever, or take photo and copy paste. Corporate, again, if you are in a company that would be interested in any kind of alliance, whether it is for us to come to your off-site or your campus to do quiz, we've done it earlier with McKinsey, we've done it at Nestle, we've done it at Unilever. We've also, of course, done it for YouTube with HTFC Ergo that you saw recently. We did a quiz with High Risk last week. So if you work in a company that would be interested to do any kind of quizzing, whether you want us to make a quiz and do it online like we did for Flipkart or Small Case earlier. You want to do one-off quizzing evening. You want to do a full-length quizzing with comedians, or so on and so forth. Feel free to reach out, and that also brings us to brand. If you work with a brand that would be interested in any kind of alliance with quizzing, feel free to reach out to quizzingwithkv@gmail.com. And one last shot at your chats before we close. Please, I will stay on this email ID for a bit. If you have any quizzing inquiries, feel free to email it to us, and it'll be amazing. Okay, one last look at the chat before we end the stream. When will we get next quizzing with comedians? I don't see any quizzing with comedians in a long time, because we just did visual quiz edition. So I don't see any quizzing with comedians for next many months. But thank you for asking. Cheers, guys. Thanks again. Thank you, Jignesh. Couples quiz where you and Manvi host together. Interesting idea. Can definitely explore. Thanks a ton for this quiz. Lots of love. Thank you, Harshita. Thank you so much. Adish, thank you for this session. Lovely. Thank you, Adish, for joining. Thank you, Sayu, for joining. Thanks for this Sunday Fun Day. Rikesh, thank you so much for joining. एम्स दिल्ली आ जाओ, you will be coming to our college 2026 Pulse for sure. Thank you, Kunal. Please बुला लो तो we'll come to AIMS Delhi. I mean, I've always come to AIMS Delhi in very sad environment because it's a hospital, but would love to come in a different environment. Do a quizzing with OML. Okay, wonderful start to the day. Hi to Srimoy and have a great day. Thank you. How can people join WhatsApp group you talked about? After first, we are launching it on 1st August, and we have this amazing team led by Sushant who will help you with these things, WhatsApp groups. Thank you so much, guys. Means a lot. Please like, share, subscribe, do your bit. I will see you soon with Anyone Can Quiz next Sunday and quizzing with members in our new membership program very soon. Thank you so much. We'll end this stream now. Thank you.